All right, y'all. I kind of got a pet peeve I'm gonna bring to the table, and I hope this helps somebody and help somebody understand that what they're doing is enough. And I hope it breaks the habit of the people who always say this. I hate when I come in from work or doing some type of job. I know that I didn't bust my butt at this job or at this project or whatever I was doing, whether it's paid income or something at home or something that involves somewhere else. I know I busted my butt doing it and I need a rest. I need a break. I need a mental break, or I just need some type of break. I hate when I take a break and then another person comes in and says, "What you tired for? You ain't do nothing." Or they say all you did was this, you shouldn't even be tired. It's like they get mad at you because you taking a break from what you know you was busting your butt at, what you know you was working hard for. That word, that phrase, "you didn't do nothing," I feel like that lingers with so many people, especially if it's a job that a person's proud of or a project a person's proud of, and the person that they're with or a friend or something keep telling them that specific thing is nothing. It kind of makes that person feel like, okay, what I'm working towards it doesn't have no worth at the end. Now, a lot of people can push past that and be like, okay, you know what, whatever, you a hater. We're gonna see when it gets finished. And a lot of people like to brag, I know, later on with their money and the amount that they get. I get that, but for the people who can't push past the fact that all they hear is the person who I consider really, 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 really close to in my heart says that what I'm doing, what I'm trying to produce, what I'm trying to create is nothing. First of all, if you're a person who says that, whether to your kids or to whomever you love in your life, if you're a person who continues to say that, stop saying that, because you're damaging, if they ever want to create again, you're damaging their confidence, you're damaging how they feel about themselves and whatever they put their hands to. You're damaging it because that person sees you as super important, super valuable. So if a super valuable person I hold in my life, dear to my heart, is saying that what I do is not important, that is nothing, they hold your idea, they hold your opinion as something valuable too. So they're going to take that and they're going to look at their whole surrounding as that. They're going to look at what they're doing as nothing just because the person they value said it's nothing. And that sucks because what they're doing is actually really significant. But what are you seeing? Why is your perspective so much smaller? Why is your perspective so much simpler to them than what they actually are going to work for? If they decide that they want to work at a fast food for a long time and continue to get promoted, let them do that. It's not nothing. Stop saying that to them. This is their dedication, their production, what they produce out to the world. This is what makes them feel important. So you should encourage that. Just like whatever you're doing, they're going to encourage it. But you saying that it's nothing is hurting them because their significant other is basically saying they think nothing of what they got going on. If you're the person who keeps hearing this over and over again from a significant person, or if this person is not even significant, if the person's not significant to you, I'm going to say brush it off. Just brush it off. You don't even got to explain nothing. You can smile and keep going. Don't hold no grudges. Don't be bitter towards it. Just smile and keep going. But if this person is significant to you, I'm going to need y'all to have a round the table discussion and be like, hey, you keep saying that I shouldn't be taking a break, I shouldn't be resting because what I'm doing is nothing. And I need to know why your perspective is saying that it's nothing. And I need you to know how this is making me feel. Chances are whatever you're working towards, most people don't see the importance of it because it's not something they're interested in. It's not something that they would just run off and, do as an interest. They don't see the importance because they don't have interest in the specific thing that you're doing, and that's okay, but they cannot continue to dim what you're doing based on how they feel and based on their perspective. And it's okay to explain that to them. It used to really, really, really get on my nerves when people say you ain't did nothing, and I'm like, man, if you only knew what I did today, for me it is something, because I know the extent that it had to go to. Now, I didn't work your job. I understand that your job is something, right? I'm not in the field with hard labor and stuff like that. I understand that's something. But for me, what I did was something too. Don't try to demean me or my job or what I'm doing or what I'm working at just because you don't see interest in it or you don't see the value in the job, okay? Because what I'm working towards, you may not see it, but me and God know the vision, okay? So that's it, y'all. That's my pet peeve. If you talk like that to people, stop saying that. Because if they start reverse Uno in the car and they keep saying that what you're doing is nothing, the value you giving them is nothing, you're gonna see how it feels. And if you're a person who continues to experience that, question the people who are around you. And if it's somebody that you don't want to lose that's super important, allow them to know that, hey, that hurts. I can't have it. And what I'm working towards you don't see right now. But look, I promise you, you ain't got to see the vision, but you don't have to disrespect it either.